Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is an unboxing video. We got our order from Dixondale onions today, so I thought I would kind of show you what these look like. These are onion plants that we ordered, and there's a lot of ways to order onions. So when you get your package, you'll get, that's the packing slip, and they also include some instructions, an onion planting guide, and then the actual onions. So there's a lot of ways you can go about ordering onions or planting them. You can plant them from seed, you can plant them from starts. These are plants. That's candy onion, which is a sweet onion that grows really well here in New York State. One of the things you have to think about when you're growing onions is whether you have long day or short day climate. And so basically when you plant these, I'm pulling them apart, you just kind of stick that right in the ground and that's it, and they'll turn into an onion by the end of the summer. So basically by ordering plants, you're getting a head start on the season. You just plant them really shallow, and that's really all there is to it. Onions are pretty foolproof. You just stick them in the ground till they're barely in, and then they'll root, and then you'll have an onion at the end of the summer. But as I was saying about long day and short day, if you're in the north, from about kind of midway through the country and north of that, you would want to grow long day onions, meaning you have a longer, literally a longer day, longer amount of sunshine. And so it sounds kind of strange. These are red wing onions, which are a really good northern onion to that point. It sounds kind of strange. You know, I think of like New York State, most of our videos, it's cloudy. These are sterling onions, which are a nice white onion. But when you're in the north, because of your latitude, you actually literally have more sunlight hours per day. And so the type of onions are sort of evolved for that. And so they'll begin to bulb once they have that daylight. It's kind of like a signal to the onion to go about bulbing. These are Tropiana lunga. These are called red tropia here, but same kind of thing. They're like a shallot type onion. But when that signal is sent to the onion to go about bulbing, it will start to bulb. So if you try to grow a long day onion in the south, for example, it won't have the hours of daylight needed. This is Patterson, which is a fantastic storing onion. We have some of those from last summer. Here it is March as I'm recording this, and they're still hard as a rock and perfect to use. But if you try to grow a long day onion in the south, it's just not going to have the sunlight needed to start to bulb. It'll grow and it'll do fine, but it won't really bulb up as nicely. Conversely, some of the short day onions, they're evolved to that as well, and so they'll start to bulb a little sooner than you might want in a northern climate. So you really want to look at whether an onion is short day, long day, or what they call indeterminate or intermediate day. Intermediate day can pretty much grow anywhere, but really if you are in the northern part of the country, and you can look online and find whether you would want short day or long day onions. If you're in that part of the country, you want to make sure that you get the appropriate type of onion so you have the most success. Now, I've grown onions from seed. I've grown onions from starts that I made myself. I've made videos on those, and they did really well. And I've grown them this way. I just tend to find this to be the easiest way, to be honest. I order these, they look like little green onions, and basically all you have to do, as that directions say, is you basically put them in a cool, dry place until you're ready to plant. You can plant them as soon as you can get them in the ground because frost isn't going to hurt them. And you just stick them in the ground and they grow. So it's really about the easiest way to grow an onion. So thank you for watching. We'll make a video when we go about planting these to show you, but I highly recommend, if you can, to get your onions in plant form. You'll have very good success with very minimal effort.